Military spouse minute. Okay, I'm super late today, guys. It's been super busy morning. I had a VA appointment, work, kid stuff, all the things. But I actually I almost didn't want to post anything because I feel so I don't know, I don't want to use the word negative, but I feel kind of negative about what the military spouse life can mean. And then I was in my head about maybe I'm alone in this. Maybe I'm the only person that feels this way. But I'm like, no, probably not. There's probably others who feel similar or different but can relate at some level. So I wonder how you all balance when your service member spouse gets in, maybe after they've been gone for a while, deployment trainings, long days at work, long weeks, whatever. And when they come in and the first words out of their mouth to you as their spouse are like, why is this not done? Or what is this? Or I asked you to come outside to help me, or whatever. It's just some sort of negative in nature kind of, I guess. And it made me think of this morning. I'm like, is that how they walk into briefs? Do they walk into work? And I was in the service for 9 years, so I can relate at some level. Is that how they would walk in and be to their commander, why isn't this done? I mean, maybe some military leaders do talk to their peers or colleagues or supervisors that way. Who knows, right? But it made me wonder, and why is it easier to talk to your spouse that way versus the way you talk to your family, right? Why is it easier to talk to, and sorry, my kids just started walking up and I was like, hold on, give me a second. But why is it easier to talk to your family, your spouse, or your kids in a more negative way than it is the leadership? And one spouse actually shared with me this week their perspective on that. And they were like, well, you're not at risk of losing your spouse and kids. I mean, you can, but it's more risky to if you talk in a certain way to your leadership in the military, your colleagues or your peers, it's more risky because it could impact your promotion. It could impact, your next duty station, all these different things. So of course, naturally as humans, we'd be more careful in how we talk to our bosses, our colleagues and peers. And that could be said about any career. But yeah, it's still how do we handle that as spouses? Because another thing that was brought up to me by another spouse that I was coaching this week was talking about validation and how the only way that we can feel, and this isn't true, but this is just a perspective, right? The only way that we can feel validated is from our service member spouse. So we're taking care of the kids, we're taking care of the household, we're managing our career if we have one, all these things, right? They go to work and they serve the country. Awesome. We appreciate that. We love that. We're with them for for all these different reasons. But of course we love that about them, right? But then